a Gixxer 1000? And he don't get. Oh, we got to see this one. All right, hey, we got a Suzuki Gixxer 1000. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get me on a motorcycle, you ain't catching me. I'm just letting you know up front. But of course, I'm a law-abiding citizen, so. Okay, this is gonna be exciting. I shouldn't say I love to see motorcycle. It just brings back memories. Okay, so this isn't a 600 or a 500 GSXR. This is a 1000. This boy will roll. So this guy, if he knows how to ride this bike, he can do every bit of 200 mile an hour. There's no way the police car can catch up with him. So I can already tell you that the officer is going to have a hard time catching him. Okay, coming through a red light, turns green. That's a dangerous time to go through an intersection, is right when the lights are changing. So you better be watching both ways. Okay, we're coming up to another red light. Okay, a guy on a motorcycle that goes through a red light is a straight knucklehead. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's going to have a hard time. Look, I already got my hands like I'm on a bike. He going to have a hard time catching up with this guy if this guy knows what he's doing. I mean, where's the guy at? Let me tell you something about chasing a motorcycle. When you're chasing a motorcycle, sometimes it's best just to eat a little crow and let it go. Because most times you are not. Now, okay, do you hear the wind? He's rolling. He's doing over 100 mile an hour at this intersection. Now, how dangerous is what he's doing right now in a construction zone?
He's now turning around. I got him at turn road.
Okay, yeah, this guy, I don't know if he knows what he's doing. The guy on the bike, I don't know if he knows what he's doing. Okay, so these Dodge Chargers, they're able to keep up a little bit better. Okay, so he's already the motorcycle went down a one way. What an idiot. You don't do that. I mean, when you're on a motorcycle, I ride bikes, you're in a dangerous situation already. You have nothing protecting you. And when you go down a one way on a motorcycle, you're asking for it. A lot of these guys wind up wrecking out when they're getting chased because they don't know what they're doing. And a lot of times, all the trooper has to do or the officer has to do is just keep an eye's distance on them because most times they take themselves out. Okay, so there you have the trooper. He's crossed over the line. That's one thing you want to make sure that you do not do. You have to have control of that vehicle when you're in a pursuit. If you cross that line going across a curve, that's not good. Okay, you see the guy on the bike, he's got the lean. He's not an experienced rider, I can already tell you, because he doesn't know how to lean taking the curves. Man, if he knew what he was doing, he would have eaten this trooper up on that road. Trooper's doing a good job keeping up with him. Oh yeah, this is a novice. He's a novice. He's riding. He may have a Gixxer, but he don't know how to work it. Okay, see, he's clearly over in the left. The bike rider is in the left. What is the purpose of being in the left lane? You got all of that road. All it takes is a car pulling out in front of you and you're done. Ooh, why do I have a feeling this isn't going to go good? Hey, you guys that ride these motorcycles that flee from the police like that, you can get bumped. I'm telling you, I've seen it. You can get bumped from behind. I'll look at him. Novice bike rider. Novice, look.
We had North Bridge Road.
So he was about to make a turn and he wasn't even going slow enough to make that turn. So he gets to speed. Now, if you have a trooper who is so focused on you, watching you, that you slow down in front of him like that, I'm telling you, you got yourself in a lot of trouble, because that trooper is not going to be able to stop that car that quick. So you're asking for trouble. Trooper's still staying with him. There's no reason why that trooper should be staying with him if that guy knew what he was doing. Oh, now look at this. See? Dangerous. Okay, so this is when you say, okay, I'm gonna call it off. I'm done. At some point, you have to let the pride go. It's a motorcycle. If you were able to get the tag, you just go ahead and go to the county attorney's office the next day, get your warrant, and let the bike go. But you see, he almost wrecked out himself. So that means it's gotten very dangerous. And there's no sense in you really driving on a 2-lane road like that. Had there been another car coming, that would have been a bad incident. Okay, so we have to use our heads sometimes. I've called off many motorcycle pursuits. I've called them off. And then there's some that I didn't call off that I should have called off. Trust me, those kind of incidents will scare you. I've actually had that happen to me. And going around a curve too fast, could not keep up with the vehicle. And I almost wrecked going around a curve myself. And then after that, you let him go. Because this trooper is, I can tell you, he's already shook up. He's shook up because of what happened. Sometimes we just got to make the call and let it go. But apparently he's going to keep on. So let's see what's happening. Yeah, see, he's out of sight. You don't know whether he's turned off on a side road or not.
He made a left on State Route 92, Griffin. Left on State Route 92.
And see that pause that he sat there at that intersection? Seconds count, especially when you're racing. Seconds count. So imagine sitting there for 3 seconds and you have a motorcycle that can do 200 miles an hour. It's almost not worth it. Okay, now on a 2-lane road like this, let's think about this. There is something called outrunning your sirens. You can actually outrun your lights and your sirens. Somebody pulls out because they don't see you, you're going so fast, nor do they hear you. And when they pull out and you run into them, whose fault is that? Trooper Williams' patrol car between disabled after striking a fire hydrant, causing him to terminate the pursuit. Seconds after the video cuts out, the Fayette County. Okay, so I'm assuming that the police officer, or I'm assuming that the vehicle was eventually caught. But yeah, he did some damage to his vehicle. When he went off that road like that, I'm surprised that he didn't recover and just say, hey, this is just too much. So, hey, sometimes we catch them, sometimes we don't. And that's okay for that to take place. It's better to be safe with your life. That way nobody gets hurt. Come back and catch the guy another day. Hey, if you like me reacting to these videos like this, subscribe. If you're a police officer, even if you're not a police officer, hey, subscribe to the channel. Also put your comment down in the bottom as well. Love to see what your comments are. I hope you got something out of this. This was a very different one. It went a little longer than I actually thought that it was going to go. A GSXR 1000, man, that's a tough competitor. But he did a good job as far as he did. All right, see you on the next video.